Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat mga idol. Ako nga pala si Kensu. Kung nag-aabang ka ng Bedi and the Ekpasin Chapter 5, bukas pa yon. Ngayong episode mga idol, pag-uusapan natin ang tungkol sa deep web mga idol. Pero para mas madali nating maintindihan mga idol, no? I-search muna natin sa Google, ano ba ang deep web? Ano ba ang deep web? O ito, basahin natin mga idol. Sabi dito, ang haba, di ko maintindihan. Sabi dito mga idol,
Deep web.
Deep web, the part of the World Wide Web that is not discoverable by means of standard, including password. Basta mga idol, yung mga bagay-bagay na hindi mo nakikita sa Google mga idol, o hindi mo kayang i-search gamit ang iyong Google o Yahoo search mga idol, yun ang deep web. Pero maraming nakakatakot na istorya ang nakokonek sa deep web mga idol. A creepy deep web story 2 animated by Llama Arts mga idol. Huwag nyo kalimutan mag-subscribe kay Llama Arts mga idol, no? Malulupit yung mga cartoons na ginagawa niya. And a creepy deep web story 2. Oh my god.
I was 26 years old,
So
and I was unemployed. Feeling unfulfilled by the monotony of a job life, I decided I would try my hand at working from home. So my days and nights comprised me of surfing the internet for any jobs I could get.
Gamer mga idol, ay
I was
gumana
a
yung
big
computer.
procrastinator, so more often than not, I'd stray away and waste time doing other things.
Hey!
One
It's
day,
beyond
I came across talk
it!
about the deep web.
Wala na
on
ako
Reddit.
boses mga idol.
I felt amused by the people talking about it as if it
Oh.
was something so scary, and decided I'd look into it. It was stupid of me to go on it in the first place. I made it even sillier by deciding to check it out late at night. It was
Gabi pa
about 2
siya
a.m.
nag-deep
and I
web.
came across a website where you could chat with someone anonymously. The person I got was a woman. She was in her early 20s and very pretty. She sat with her head in her hands, looking playful into the webcam while batting her eyes.
Ano, Megel?
I had no desire to turn my camera on and started our chat, thinking that while I didn't come across anything scary, I could befriend this pretty girl. It
How are
sounded like
you?
a better deal anyway. She told me to turn the camera on, but I ignored that request and tried to get her to talk. She finally did after some prodding, but I noticed how guarded she was. I also noticed how after every message I sent, her eyes would look off camera, either to
lumilingon
her
sa
side
ano?
or somewhere behind her computer.
Oh.
After a while, it
Bakit
started
kaya?
getting annoying, so I asked her if someone else was there with her.
I want to see you first.
She said, up until now, I'd been chatting while she'd answered my questions verbally. I'm not that curious,
Naka-off yung camera ni
Don't be
lalaki.
scared.
she said, laughing, this time looking behind the laptop again and making a face that seemed to indicate she was laughing at my
Creepy naman ang itsura
expense
ng babae.
with someone else. This is getting boring. It feels like I'm not just talking to you.
That's because you're not. You're talking to all of us.
All of
Who else
us!
is there?
Sino
Turn
yun?
your camera on.
Is this a joke?
Turn your camera on.
Turn it on.
Okay, I'll be leaving now.
Turn on the camera.
Ako,
Her laughter
pinipilit
was
siya.
almost piercing by now.
Pinipilit
There
siya.
was nothing
Buksan yung
humorous about
camera
the
niya.
situation, yet she threw her head back with riotous
Ah!
laughter. I'd had enough
Wag
and
gumalon!
moved the cursor over to turn the chat box off when I saw the cursor had jammed. The only thing that was working was the chat box.
Oh my god, hindi niya
and
makontrol
still
yung mouse
access
niya.
to the keyboard.
Turn the camera on, sweetie.
Her gumdrop-filled voice was louder than before.
Nako.
When I moved
Nako,
my gaze up
nakakatay
to see her
computer niya.
smiling toothfully at the camera.
Ay!
Her face still beautiful, but the smile completely fake. My computer's crashed. I can't see the screen. Sorry. I lied.
May
I
computer
didn't
crash
want her
daw.
to know I had no option but to chat. Her screen flashed before going blank.
Ah!
There was nothing
Nawala.
there but a black screen.
Inoff na yung camera
I
ng
felt
babae.
relieved, thinking that at least I didn't need to talk to her while I tried to figure out what happened to the screen. Just then, a chat message popped up.
Open the damn camera, you...
The aggressiveness
Nako,
of the
galit na!
message frightened me. Now, the fact that I couldn't see her face
Sabi
when
niya,
she
"You
typed
prick!"
this made me feel nervous. I didn't dare reply back, but then the cursor moved.
Hala, hala,
I watched
Hala!
shell-shocked
Hala!
as the cursor twirled around
hala,
the
hala,
screen.
kung saan gumagalaw yung mouse.
Open the camera now.
Naku,
I
naku,
still
naku.
didn't make a move. There
Naku.
was no way anything good would be waiting for me if I did what she asked. The screen began flickering, as if a virus was causing the computer.
Naku, ano nangyari sa computer niya?
Do you want me to find you?
My heart raced.
Do you want me to find you? Oh my God.
I started typing. Please stop bothering me.
Umigil ng kahirapan.
Fucking camera.
Naku,
By
galit
this
na.
point,
Ay,
I
ba't
thought she
nagagano
was
yung
some
screen
kind
niya?
of sadist and got her kicks by scaring unassuming people in chat rooms. So I obliged and turned the webcam on.
Yan na.
I saw
Binuksan na
my
niya.
frightened face staring into the screen. Judging by my face, my attempts at looking tough were painfully unsuccessful.
Binuksan na niya yung
I asked
camera niya.
around for the girl looking straight into the camera,
There.
telling her I did what she wanted.
I've
and
done
to
what you
stop
wanted.
hacking into my computer. There were
Stop
several
hacking my
seconds of
computer.
silence. I kept my stare directed to the little box that showed her camera feed.
Wala pa rin camera yung
It was
babae.
pitch black.
Naka-turn off.
I motioned into the camera in confusion, feeling as if she was
Bakit
messing with me
sinunod
now.
niya? Pwede naman niyang
Then I saw another
i-restart
message.
computer niya.
Look here.
After a few
Look here.
seconds of staring at those words,
Look
I
here.
looked back at her camera.
Look here saan?
But my computer instantly malfunctioned,
Oh my God.
and I received another message.
Look here.
Look
Don't
here.
look up.
Don't
The
look
chat
up.
was filled with nonsensical gibberish.
Oh my God! Naku, ano
At
yan?
speed, my screen whirled away with
Nahak na
replacement
ka ata
messages.
siya, mga idol!
I couldn't understand what was going on,
Naku po.
but I didn't look up. My patience ran thin, and I wrote back, "What is this supposed to mean?" Her response came. I read only the letters in bold and shuddered.
Oh!
I looked back
Look
into her
up!
webcam, and I fell back into my chair,
Oh!
my eyes widening.
Oh my God,
She
nandiyan yung
was
babae.
back there. Only her face looked completely
Ano yan?
demented.
Pati galit
She
na galit.
had a savage expression, devoid of emotion.
Te! Nangyari
Her eyes were
sa'yo?
almost popping out of their sockets, and she was huffing as if she had extreme amounts of pent-up rage. The way she looked directly
Galit na
into the
galit yung
camera
babae,
made me
mga
feel
idol.
she despised me with all of her being. There was no amusement there anymore.
Ala!
Her camera went blank again.
Deep web pa more!
Then the chat popped up.
Look! Up!
My heart stopped again. For a split
Yan.
second, there had been the same blackness, only for the lights to come back on.
Ano
She
yan?
wasn't alone
Ano yan?
anymore.
Ano yun?
There was a man next to her with a black mask on.
Ano
He
yun?
made no movements
Ah,
other than
may
looking at
tao
the camera
dun!
like the girl.
Sa gilid
The
niya!
girl's
Ah!
neck creaked to her side.
Oh my God!
It looked like it was causing her pain.
Nangyari sa leg niya!
And the lights went on
Ate!
again. The chat resumed.
Up.
Up!
This time, I screamed in fright and fell off my chair. There was another man with them now. He was standing next to the girl with
Ah!
the original one on the
Dalawa
other
na
side.
yung tao
This man
kasama
had
ni
the same
ate.
mask on, but his hands were
Nangyari,
grasping
pinatay na
the
ba
girl's
si ate?
shoulders.
Nanginginig!
Even with the subpar quality of
Oh
the
my God,
webcam,
nangyari?
I could see the force with which the man dug his hands
Oh
into
my
the
God!
girl.
Deep web pa more!
It looked like he could rip her in two. The girl, however, had a huge grin on her face.
Ay!
Her
Nako,
eyes were
chat
mad
pa
with
more!
glee, or so it looked.
Chat pa sa
Her
deep
teeth were
web!
perfectly lined up as her mouth spread into that toothy grin, but I could see she was in pain. Even with the smallest sign of her smile fading, the man clenched his hands even tighter than
Nako,
before,
nako.
which
Ang
made her
ginagawa kay ate.
smile even wider. All
Sinasaktan
three
na
of
ata
them
siya.
were shaking, as if it was extremely cold where they were. After a couple seconds, I realized they were shuddering, like trying to hold back laughter.
What are you laughing at?
I yelled into the screen. They didn't answer.
Nako.
They
Pinaprank lang
continued to
kaya siya?
tremor with concealed hilarity.
What is so damn funny?
I bellowed. They stopped shaking. Within a couple seconds, the screen went black again.
Oh my God.
When it turned
Oh
back
my-
on, the man no longer grasped the
No!
girl's shoulder.
Ba't pakiramdam ko?
Neither was she
Ako yung
smiling.
tinuturo nila.
All three pointed into the camera.
Ba't ako tinuturo mo
Upon a
ate?
closer
Oh
look,
my
I
God! Sa likod
understood
niya!
that they weren't
Ay!
pointing at me. They were pointing behind me.
Oh
I
my
didn't
God.
need to look back. I could see myself in the webcam.
Oh my God! Sa likod
There was
niya!
someone peeking from behind me. It was another man in a mask. And according to what I saw on
Oh
the
my
webcam,
God!
he was with me in my room.
Nasa loob ng kwarto niya!
I turned
Ah!
around quickly, but saw nothing where I had seen him in the webcam. I turned back towards the screen and, to my bewilderment, saw a third man in the girl's chat
Ah!
box.
Sinasakal na si
It
ate!
was the same man I had just seen standing in my room. Now, All three had their hands on the
Anong
girl
gagawin kay ate?
and were gripping tight.
Papatayin si
The
ate!
girl wasn't laughing anymore.
Ah!
She had a look of utter devastation.
Ah!
A tear was dropping from her eye. But it wasn't just a tear. There
Ah!
was blood trickling down her eye socket.
Lumuluhan na ng dugo!
She then mouthed the words, "Help me."
Help me.
And the next second, she
Help.
screamed as if her lungs were being ripped
Ah!
off as the screen went
Oh my
blank.
God, ano nangyari kay ate?
I immediately got up and pulled the plug out of my computer and backed out of
Oh
the
my
room.
God, namatay si
For a couple
ate!
seconds, I swear
Oh
I
my
heard her
God.
screams, even though the
Deep web
computer
pa
was
more.
unplugged. The room went quiet, but I was too devastated to stay there and ran out of my house despite it being 3 a.m.
Oh my
I caught a
God.
cab and went over to my friends, who had to talk me down for an hour before I could be calmed. I returned back to my house with my friend a day later. Everything was the same. And after thoroughly checking around the house, we concluded that there was no one there.
Nagpasama sa
Nor was
kaibigan
there
niya.
a sign of anyone ever having
Wala.
broken in.
Walang tao
I've never
doon.
gone back to the deep web. My friend suggested it might have been some prank by computer hackers, but the way that girl shrieked, the terror she had on her face, it convinced me she had been a victim herself. I'd wondered if I had stayed on for longer, if I would have become a victim too. Could those men have found me? Was there really
Oh my
someone in
God.
the room with me?
Deep web, deep
There was
web.
nothing I could do, because there was nothing concrete to report to the police. What I did do was throw the computer out and buy a new one.
Wow!
There was
Inyaman!
no way I could even open it back up after what happened.
Oh my God! Bumukas yung computer, Magic! So mga idol, ayon dito, based daw to sa true story, no? Ewan ko kung totoo ba to, legit ba to? Wala akong ebidensya, mga idol, no? Pero ayon sa kwento-kwento, talagang maraming nangyayaring delikadong bagay-bagay sa deep web. Siyempre, wag nyo ako paniwalaan, no? Mag-research din kayo kung ano ba talaga ang totoo. Delikado nga ba? O prank lang, mga idol, yung mga nangyayari sa deep web? Kayo na bahala, mga idol. Pero kung nagustuhan nyo ang ating video ngayong araw, syempre huwag nyo kalimutan pindutin yung like button, no? Kita-kits tayo next episode. Ako nga pala ulit si Kenzu. Bye-bye!